Hi, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm producing 8 junk journals for Christmas gifts. I started by gutting 8 old encyclopedias. Each cover has a vintage cabinet card and crocheted lace. Here I'm just gluing the lace so that it doesn't unravel when I cut it apart. Each cover is also getting a gem card and an old tintype. I'm including some fake vintage tickets and attaching the zipper with some art glitter glue. I'm using Gorilla Glue to adhere the tintype and tacky glue to attach the gem card. Finally, I'm using my hot glue gun to attach some flowers to the covers. Each zipper pull is also getting a charm. Here's a completed cover and the covers of all 8 journals. Once the covers were done, I started on the inside pages using both reproductions as well as authentic ephemera. These pages you're looking at are from a general store, ledgers, one dating back to 1919 and one dating back to 1857. Here I'm trying to figure out whether or not I need to fold or cut down this ledger page from 1857 since it's so much larger than the book. I ended up folding in part of the page and cutting the length of it in half to double the amount of pages that were included in the journal. I made many little collage clusters to add to the inside of the journal. These clusters included vintage milk bottle caps, whereas these included cards from the old Mallow Cup candy bars, as well as original photographs and postage stamps. The base for these clusters were done on pages taken from an old green stamp album that were given out by grocery stores to collect different stamps after you bought their products. Using old postcards, I created a tuck space to add a couple vintage postcards behind the tuck space. The base for these collages were vintage prescriptions from a doctor's office. More collages using paper dolls from Tim Holtz. Each of these clusters included either a vintage postcard or a small vintage envelope. Still more pages with more clusters. All of these clusters include small photographs that I had. These clusters were glued to vintage-looking scrapbook paper. I made 8 versions of each variety, so I had one to include in each journal. I gathered pages from old catalogs as well as the pages that I had just made and began putting together the signatures for each journal. Each journal has 4 signatures in it. I used a 5-stitch pamphlet binding for each of the journals. In the description of this video, I'll link to a tutorial on how to do this particular binding. This gives you an idea of the size of the 4 signatures. I find stitching in the signatures is the most tedious part of the process. At the end of this video, I'll include a link to a full flip through of one of the journals. Thanks for watching.